In your role as executive director of their organization, you'll engage each philanthropist in a conversation in order to get to the heart of the problem, what their real concerns are, as each one views it. One way to do this is by starting with an initial statement about the problem and then asking why, or why is this important, many times. Let's hear an example of what this might sound like. First, you speak with Fred about his concerns with the plight of the homeless.
Why is homelessness a problem?
Homeless families need shelters.
That sounds more like a particular solution. We'll come to solutions later. But first, why is homelessness a problem?
Because no one should have to live on the streets.
Why is living on the streets a problem?
People are exposed to the elements: cold, rain, snow, heat.
And why is that a problem?
It's uncomfortable and unhealthy. Also, they lack adequate sanitation.
Why is that a problem?
It creates health issues for them, and they may also infect others. But there's a more basic problem as well. Being homeless deprives people of dignity, privacy, and personal security.
You're making some assumptions of facts here. I'm wondering particularly about your statement that homeless people may infect others. How certain are you that this is correct?
Well, that's what I've heard.
We'll return to that question, but meanwhile, why is the problem important to you as a philanthropist?
I empathize with people who have to endure these hardships.
Fred's concern focused on the plight of the homeless. Now let's hear the conversation with Peggy.
What do you feel is the problem with homelessness in your city?
We need to move homeless people out of town.
That sounds more like a particular solution. We'll come to solutions later, but first, why is homelessness a problem?
Homeless people congregate in some residential and business neighborhoods.
Why is that a problem?
Well, homeless people abuse drugs. They disturb and frighten people and make it uncomfortable for residents and business patrons to walk on the streets.
And why is that a problem?
It reduces residents' quality of life. It lowers property values. It reduces the income of merchants. People won't want to do business in the city, and it'll lead to the city's decay. Plus, some homeless people engage in criminal behavior, and this draws on the resources of law enforcement officials. Also, homeless people cause epidemics for the rest of the population.
That sounds like you're making some big factual assumptions. How certain are you that they actually cause those problems?
Well, that's what I've heard.
We'll return to that question, but meanwhile, why is this the problem important to you as a philanthropist?
I'm a resident of the city and a taxpayer. My husband and I own some small businesses. Our neighbors and business associates are adversely affected.
So now, through this dialogue, we understand that Peggy's interested in addressing the negative impacts for residents and business owners. These dialogues are intended to lead us toward our goal of developing an effective problem statement. In assignment number 2, you will have a dialogue with a trusted colleague to help clarify your problem by getting to its heart.